So imagine you're in a building, and in the building, you're having a good time, talking with some friends, and then all of a sudden you start to hear this noise, and you start to hear this buzzing sound happen. And as the buzzing sound starts to happen, you start to look around, you say, what is that? What's going on? Is that the fire alarm? I think that's the fire alarm. Do I smell smoke? I think I smell smoke. You ask the other people, do you smell smoke? They say, yeah, I think I smell smoke. But you don't know where the fire is coming from. All you hear is the fire alarm going off. So what do you do? Do we take the battery out of the fire alarm? Do we unplug the battery out of the fire alarm and continue our conversation? Or do we say in our minds, oh my goodness, what is going on? I need to get out of here. We need to get out of here, the place is on fire. So if that was the situation, obviously you wouldn't mess with the fire alarm and just unplug the battery. You'd go looking and hunting for what is the problem? Where is the fire? Is there really flames happening? Or is it just a false alarm? You'd actually go hunting and do some investigative work. Now when it comes to our body has a built-in fire alarm also. And that is pain. See, many of us, when our fire alarm goes off, when the pain signal starts to happen, what do? We turn off the fire alarm. We find the battery, we unplug it, and continue going about our day. That can be in the form of just ignoring the pain and pushing through it, taking Advil or ibuprofen. Maybe we go to our doctor and get a prescription. Things such as Vicodin, gabapentin, Percocet, all this stuff that leads to the opioids that people get hooked and addicted to, that are all gateways to things like heroin and fentanyl, causing an epidemic throughout our country right now. And why does that happen? Because people unplugged the battery out of the fire alarm instead of doing the work required to go and hunt down where is that fire coming from? Where's the fire going on in my body, giving me this fire alarm, this signal, this pain, and how do I fix and correct it so that I can move better and function better? So let me ask you this question. So are you the type who just takes the battery out of the fire alarm? Or do you want to go hunting and find and fix and get rid of the fire? You would think it's a simple question, but it's not. People struggle with it every day. Some people don't know that there's options and there's opportunities out there, ways of digging and finding of where the actual fire is, where the pain is originating from, and starting to correct and fix it. That's a big part of what we do in our office. And I'll have you consider as well that the fire, just like in our situation, even though we're talking and having this conversation here and the fire alarm is going off, the fire isn't necessarily right here. That's just where the alarm is to alert us. The fire a lot of times is in another room or the basement or a different part of the house or the building. The same is true with our body. Just because we get pain in our shoulder or pain in our neck or pain in our headaches or our lower back, that could be where the fire's at, but there could also be a fire happening somewhere else in our body, creating a chain reaction of events to cause the fire alarm to go off in a place that we can hear it. Maybe it's an internal organ, maybe it's an internal disease that's going on, but it causes pain in another place so that we actually can be aware of what's happening. So I'll have you consider that if you're dealing with pain, the best option is not to just dull, numb, and avoid the pain, but the best option is to dig into, to run towards the pain and find out what is going on. So that is the story of the fire alarm. Consider yourself, where do you have a fire alarm going off in your body that you need to address, and you know you need to address, but you have not yet addressed it? And if this is something that we can help you with, consider that chiropractic can help your body function better, move better. We can do some investigative work to find out where your fire alarm is going off and say, how do we start to actually correct and fix these problems? How do we get your body to a better state of peak function so that it's moving better, it's functioning better, the nerves are functioning better, and your body works better, the pain goes away, but most importantly, you are able to live a healthier, happier life and enjoy the experiences of life the way you're supposed to, with a body that's on point. That's what we want for you.